Welcome back to another React video. Today we're looking at some videos that the team has put together. So let's take a look at them, let's assess them, and as always, leave me your feedback in the comments so that we're all on the same page here.
Slow down, babe. Slow down, babe. Oh shit. Veda, come here. Veda, come here. Veda, Veda.
Oh.
Put this bad boy in. See, she's already ready to go. How fast can she go? All right, Veda, go.
Holy
30.
smokes.
She is speed. She is speed. Slow down, babe. Slow down, babe.
Oh.
Oh shit. Veda, come here. Veda, come here. Veda, Veda. Veda, Veda. Come here, Veda. Veda, Veda, come here. Come here, Veda. Veda, come here. It's okay.
Good
I got her, sir. I got her. Veda, Veda, come here. Veda.
Dude's
come
on
here,
the
Veda.
electric scooter.
Veda,
There you go.
come here.
Don't run her over.
Well, that was one for the camera. I didn't clip it on properly. Let's go. Come on.
Don't tell me it happens again.
All right. All right, and speed. She is speed.
All right, so we got this guy. He's having a good time with his dog, having some good exercise. And, you know, dogs love running and everything, so this is a cool setup. But equipment, you can never really trust equipment. You know, so for me, looking at this piece of equipment that he has where it plugs into the thing on his scooter, that's already got my skin tingling because I've seen those kind of pop-in clips just pop right off like we saw in the video. I prefer something that wraps around the scooter and can kind of attach to the dog. The other thing as far as equipment setup goes, we're putting a lot of tension on this dog's neck. Preferably we don't do that because in training we want the dog to respond to the leash as a line of communication. So if we get the dog sensitized or desensitized to the constant tension on the neck from the leash setup, you know, over time, you know, the dog will not respond properly to the leash. So if you're doing this kind of setup, I would prefer to have a harness on the dog, clip it to the harness. That gives the dog a lot more, you know, opposition reflex to pull into. We're not going to be putting a lot of tension on their neck. That'd be way better for this. Just something to think about there, but also where this dog crosses the street right here, potential real nightmare. If there was a car coming right there, that would be a nightmare, especially if the car hit the dog. So have good off-leash training. If this does happen, stop. Just call your dog to you, right? Like when this dog got off the leash or got off the connection here, it was still on the sidewalk. Then because the guy started chasing it, I think is why the dog went into the street. So instead of chasing the dog just right here, just stop and say, hey, Veda, come, right? And if you've done your training properly, you have your remote collar set up, you know, then the dog should be coming right to you. Oh, these guys are feeling it. They're running. They're shaking out their arms.
Oh, shit.
Another street crossing situation.
Hey. Hey. Don't run on the street, buddy. Don't run on the street.
Yeah.
Hey. Come here. Go.
Holy smokes.
Come here.
This dog's having a good time. Absolutely no recall.
Come.
Bunch of cars going by. Yeah.
Come on.
Had to grab him by the excess skin on the neck, unfortunately, but that was the right call in this situation. Now it's going to freak out the dog a little bit. There you go. Nice guy. Make sure the dog goes back in the right yard. There it goes.
Go.
What? Dude's still coming out in the street. There's the owner.
Come here.
Oh, not listening. Chasing cars. Going in the street again. Come on, dude. Dog's having a good time. People are honking. Dog's running right in front of this truck, dude.
Yeah, bro, honk.
Right here. Holy cow. She's grabbing it by the paws. Wrap the leash around. How
By
long
the
is
neck.
this video? How
By the
long is
neck.
this going on for? And this
Okay.
is fast forwarded half the time.
Look.
Check this. Oh my God, I opened the right, yeah.
You got it? Almost.
Nice dog. Nice dog for sure.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's
Gonna
okay.
carry
Here,
the
put it
dog.
on.
Still got the dog by the scruff of the neck. This dude's run is over. He's already had a 30-minute break from his run trying to help this dog. Lost all cardiovascular benefits from
very
this
welcome.
long of a break. Wow, there's a lot going on in this video. First of all, we need perimeter training. That way, if your dog's out in the yard, it knows not to leave your yard. So we have a video on our YouTube channel about that. Second of all, you need to have e-collar conditioning so that when your dog's off leash, you can always do a proper recall back and ensure their safety. Thankfully, the drivers in this video were paying attention because if they weren't, they could have smashed over this dog, right? Especially that big truck we saw later in the video. Super nice dog, but we need off-leash control. We need e-collar training. We need perimeter training. And a good rule of thumb is do your e-collar training, and then in the morning when you're getting started with your day, put the e-collar on your dog. Leave it on if you're going to be home. If you're not home and your dog's in your house or in their crate, take it off. When you come back home, put on your e-collar again. Leave your e-collar again until you're going to bed at nighttime. Make sure you're rotating the side of your neck that the e-collar's on. That way it's not just sitting on one spot of the neck all the time. But that right there is going to help you when you're in this situation. You don't know what's happening, kind of a surprise situation. Dog's just having a good time doing dog stuff, and you need to communicate to it to come back home, you know, and make sure that your dog actually does it if it's off having a good time like this. This dog right here just got a ton of reinforcement from the environment, from the area, and so this will happen again if not addressed.
What the? Your dog is off leash. Control your dog.
Holy smokes. So we got, it looks like a Boston. Is that a Boston? Looks like a Boston comes out of nowhere. This lady's walking with her Malinois. She's got it walking. She's got it with a tug or a half sleeve in its mouth. You know, she's probably doing some tug sessions, playing with it and stuff. And these people at the Boston, they lost control of the leash. Boston attacks their dog or goes after their dog, and now they're blaming her for it. That's crazy. You know, Malinois doesn't really want to, Malinois getting caught off guard. The Boston's the one going crazy. You know, don't be the guy with the Boston. You know, keep your leash, have control of your leash, have good control of your dog. I think the lady with the Malinois did a good job controlling the situation. And then she's got these people coming after her at the end about it's her fault. You know, she's got the big dog, whatever. Thankfully, she was recording. Dog skateboarding. Whoa. This dog's hanging. What's that thing called? Like a wheelie? Dog's legit chilling, bro. This is a cool dog right here. Going by this other dog. Oh, yeah. And now the dog gets off. Yeah, so chill dog, you know, doing a cool thing. This dog's having a good time. The owner's having a good time. Then the dog cruises by the other dog, and the other dog goes after him, and then he gets off the wheelie. I don't know if he's going to, like, do something about it. I've never seen this guy before. This dog, see how the dog, like, literally stops and gets off, and he's like, yo, what up? He's got his tail up, a little bit dominant, a little bit confident. He might have wanted to go back and kind of showed that dog what's up. So if you got your dog doing this kind of stuff, looks like there might be an e-collar on the dog, so there might be some good training here. But yeah, if your dog's doing this and then decides to get off to go over to another dog, this guy did the right thing by going up to his dog and controlling it. So with that being said, check out our e-collar tutorial right here for beginners. It's going to take you from A to Z on how to train your dog to the e-collar. Don't forget the prerequisites. So check out that video right here. I'll see you there.